Yo, shout out my nigga DJ delz.
I'm an addict for Snickers.
What's good? It's your boy DJ delz back with a brand new episode here at the Sneaker Addict Show. This is a really special review on, to me, one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all times. Raekwon, the Chef's Only Built for Cuban Links. Guest starring Ghostface Killah right there. This album, when it came out, was all you would hear in New York. When you'd go outside, you'd hear every car playing this album. That's what a big deal this was, man. This was part of the soundtrack to my life back when I was a kid. And, you know, I was young, dumb, and crazy, just a wild kid. And this is what we used to listen to, man. Me and my friends, over and over again, till the tape would break, and then we get another one. Just one of the greatest albums ever. So this is to celebrate the anniversary to this cassette tape right here, this album, the purple tape. That's what the nickname is. And as you can see on this box, you have 1995 right up on top. This is a collaboration with Packer Shoes, and the shoe is made by Diadora, and these are the N.9000 purple tapes. As you can see, comes with extra laces. Really nice quality as we get up close. You've got your suedes, different shades just to accent the layering on the model. You got 1995 here. You got some branding right there. This is silver right here, which gives a nice pop. And you do have your different shade of purple on the stitching with your mesh toe for breathability. Flat black laces, and you have other options right here. Your Packer, Raekwon, Diadora branding right there. And then inside of the shoe you have side 2 of the cassette tape right there. So you'll have a playlist of all the songs on side 2 in the footbed. Here's the footbed of side 1. So you'll see the playlist to side 1. They really did a great job executing this. Someone who, you know, absolutely loves this album. You know, I've probably listened to it a billion times, like, for real. Just over and over again. You know, they really nailed it with this. You can't really get any more better than this as far as nailing a concept. Paying tribute to one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all times. And doing it right. I mean, look at the outsole alone. That translucent purple, you know, representing that translucent purple on the cassette tape. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. This album was such a classic beginning to end. Just banger after banger after banger. Just an incredible album. I know there's young kids out there that probably never heard this album, and it pains me to hear that, just because the culture has changed so much. Like, when I was a kid, the older heads would always put me on to, you know, the music that was before me, you know, and I feel like it's not being done as much anymore. So, you know, anyone that's watching this that has never listened to this album, I really want you to go and listen to this album. I'm going to actually put a link to where to get this album so you can get this album and listen to it, because I'm telling you, this is one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all times, and it's something you may need to listen to a couple of times to understand it, because you may be used to what you're hearing in this day and age. But, you know, probably any of your favorite rappers feels the same way about this album as me, so that definitely says a lot. And that's it for today's episode. Love them. Absolutely love them. Oh, another cool thing I wanted to show you. These released a couple of years ago. These Ghostface Killah Adidas shoes, which were purple also. And paying homage to this album. Ghostface was a huge part of this album. He was literally guest starred on the album. You don't really see that much guest starring Ghostface Killah. You never really see that on an album. That was something really unique. Most of the songs have him on the album. So, you know, it's a special album for the two of these guys, not just Raekwon. Even though it was Raekwon's debut album, Ghost was on like almost every single song. And these are really cool. These Adidas shoes that released, I think they released in 2006 or 2007, around there. Nice pair of kicks. But these right here are just done perfectly. That's it for today's episode. Make sure to check out my new show, which is called Kicking It, where I talk about sneakers with YouTubers that love sneakers like me and other people in the entertainment industry. I'm going to give you a sneak peek with my homie Currency, and if you like what you watch the full episode, right? That will be in the description box and more. Thanks for watching, and let's get into that preview.
delz, you know I love you.
Kicking it. What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ delz. Welcome to the first episode of Kicking It. This is where we talk sneakers with people I think are pretty interesting that love the same thing as me and you. These kicks right here. One thing for sure, we all got memories when it comes down to these sneakers, especially when it comes down to back in the days, back to school, all that good stuff. I remember with me, my parents would always take me to the same damn Models on Central Avenue in Yonkers, New York. And back then, the selection was kind of limited versus now. I know they got a lot more now versus then. Let's check in with my homeboy Currency and hear his story about back in the days when he was a kid with them J's. Spitter, what up, homie?
That was my name. I'm trying to figure out how I can get my low rider in the motherfucking shot too, man.
DJ delz, you know I love you.